Go.
So now we've got Cody out, so we're going to have a look at the visual assessment and the structural assessment. Look at his teeth and his feet and his hyoid. So if we do the facial alignment first, we have a look straight on at Cody's face. We can see his hyoid is down to his right, so my left, down this side. And he doesn't really want to hold his head straight. So then we'll move on and watch him walk away from us and walk back. So as he's walking away, I'm looking at his ribs swinging nicely, his tail is held straight. He does put his back feet one in front of the other, he's very narrow behind. It's not actually touching. And he'll turn around and come towards us, and I'm looking at whether he's holding his head straight, whether he's straight in front. I'm looking at his pec muscles, they're moving up and down nicely. He doesn't want to hold his head straight. If you could trot down, trot back. Thank you. So then I'd look at the horse trotting away from me and then trotting back towards me. Again, his ribs are moving nicely. He's sound, he's not lame. And he's holding his head a little bit high, he's a little bit tense. Then I have a look at his coat, have a look if there are any dull patches. It's fairly shiny, looking pretty good. And I'd have a look over his body just to have a look for any little scars. He's got a small cut here, really a scar. And then on the inside of his back leg, he's got a big scar here. And of course, because he's a gelding, he will have a gelding scar. Just looking at him, his state, he's a pretty happy horse, he's fairly relaxed, he's a little bit nervous, a little bit jumpy, but it's quite windy today. Then I would move on and have a look at his hyoid and his teeth. So I'd come around here, I would check his hyoid. Showing his out, and I'd check under here the hyoid again. He's out to his right. And I'd have a look at his teeth, make sure his teeth are lined up nicely in the front. His bottom jaw's not too far forward, too far back. Then I'd check his curve of Cameron and the curve of feet. Seems to be fine. And then I would move on and do the cervical check. So first of all, I'd check down the cervical vertebrae, see if there's any pain associated with these vertebrae. Then I go and do the wither check. And run all the way along the spine. You can see I'm getting some kind of reaction along the spine here. And then I would do a rib check across here. That one, didn't I? Do the rib check there. And then I would move on to have a look at his legs and his feet. Let's go down that side. So I'll just do this on one leg, but I would do this on all four legs in the assessment. I'd run my hand down the back, make sure there's no lumps and bumps, any hot patches, any cold patches. Lift the leg up. Just check the range of movement. He's have good range of movement in his shoulder. Check the movement in the hoof. And have a look at the hoof itself. In this horse the heels are underrun, the frog's contracted, it's quite long, We can't really tell anything else from the underneath because he's got a shoe on. If we put it down and have a look at his feet, all 4 feet he's got cracks across his feet. He's got a short stub toe and he's got a bit of flare coming out on these front feet. We can have a look at the back feet. He's only just had his back shoes taken off, so they're a little bit chipped, but he's got cracks running down both of his back feet, and he's got a crack across this back foot as well.